Let's go into our Wuji stance. Feet about shoulder width apart. Be flat on the floor, every part of your foot making contact. Obviously not the arch. There's like 5 or 6 points of the foot. Dig the toes in a little bit. Make that contact with the ground. Sense that connection to the earth. Connecting all the way down to the center of the earth. Let your knees relax, just a slight bend. Bring the hips forward just a little bit so the tailbone points towards the floor. Feel like the top of the head is being lifted upward. Bring the chin down and in so you have a nice straight spine. Let the shoulders drop down and forward. Struggling just a little bit, bring the arms around in front, leaving a space between the body and the arms. Breathe in and out through the nose. As you breathe in, let your abdomen expand outward, drawing the breath all the way down. There's a slight pause. And then as the abdomen contracts back towards the spine, it pushes the breath up and out the nose. Nice, long, deep, tonifying breath. Just focus on the breath, let all your other thoughts just fade away. And again, bring your focus to your feet. Feel that sense of being attached to the earth, being a part of the earth. Step out a little bit wider. Let's open our arms up. Just open, shoulder blades coming together, looking up, gathering all of the energy that's beaming down from the heavens, absorbing that energy. And then close yourself in a nice big hug, collapsing the chest, opening the shoulder blades. So we breathe in, absorb that energy, pause, then breathe out, switching which hand is on top. Good, one more time. Now this time open and turn to the left from the waist. Only as far as comfortable. Don't force it, and come back to the hug. Then open to the right. Come back to the hug. Nice and easy, nice and slow. Synchronized with the breath. One more time each side. Good. Let the arms drop down. Do a couple of windmills. So bring the arms around, back and up and around, forming circles only as big, again, as you're comfortable with. Never want to experience any pain or discomfort. Limit the range so that you're always within your comfort zone. Any kind of discomfort or pain causes tension. With tension, the energy doesn't flow, defeating the whole purpose of the practice. Kind of a joke in QiGong. Let's go opposite now. Go up the front and down back. Physical therapy, they say, no pain, no gain. In QiGong, we say, no pain, no pain. I know, bad joke. But I didn't come up with it. Good. One more time around. Let the arms come down. Shifting your weight side to side, go to a wider stance and just let the arms swing. Try not to forcibly move the arms. Try to let the body mechanics move the arms. So you'll notice as my shoulder comes up, my arm comes up. So I'm just swinging them like pendulums. One more time, and slowly settle down. Don't just stop it. Good. Same idea, but now we're going to go forward and back. So use your hips to throw your arms forward and back. Couple more. And slow it down. And we're going to do the same thing, but this time as you come up, palms up, and let that gather that energy and then pour it down the body, and then go back down. Now imagine you're on a giant swing. You're standing on that swing. And as you swing back and forth, gathering the energy and pouring it down the body. One more time. Good. Let's do some nice big shoulder rolls. Bring the shoulders up, the back, down the front. Let's accentuate it a bit. So as we turn back, our thumbs are going to turn out, palms open. Really open the chest, squeeze the shoulder blade. Come up the back, then the Thumbs come forward, palms face towards the back as you come down the front. One more time around, we're going to reverse. And now lift up the front, open the chest, push the shoulder blades together. Good. One more time. Bring the arms up. Turn your left palm up, right palm down. Look at the right hand. On the right hand, take the thumb and turn it down and back. On the left, you're going to take the thumb, turn it up and back so that you're twisting the arms just a bit. And then as we look to the left, we're going to switch with the hands. Nice and slow, back and forth. Just breathe normally. Relax. Especially try to relax the shoulders. You don't want the shoulders up by your ears. One more time each side. Good. Drop them down. Palms up, breathing in, bring the energy up into the chest, and then over to the left shoulder. Look at the outer palm. We're going to turn the palms away from us. We're going to push with the heels of the hands, pulling the fingers back just a little bit, and look over the right shoulder. So we breathe in, we look back at that left hand coming back at us. We pause, then we look over the right shoulder as we push away. So breathe in as it comes in, breathe out as it goes out. Dragon spreads its tail. Try not to let the shoulders move. Some people have a tendency when they push out, they turn. We want to keep the shoulders nice and square. Aligned with the body. One more time. Bring it into the chest. Push it down. Sending down energy that no longer serves us. Gathering fresh energy, bringing it up to the chest, over to the right shoulder. Push away and look away. Breathe in. Breathe out. Very nice. We get to look away. There you go. One more time. Bring that energy into the chest and down to the ground. Golden cock, pecs rise. So we're leading with the chin. So the chin is going to go up about a 45-degree angle, then come back to neutral. Then go down at a 45-degree back to neutral. You're going to stretch it out as you breathe out. Breathe in, come back to neutral. Breathe out as you stretch it down. Feel the back of the neck stretching out. Come back to neutral. Up, stretching the whole front of the neck. One more time. Good. Gently turn your head side to side. Like you're emphatically saying no, except we're doing it nice and slow. Staying within the comfort zone. Allow the neck to loosen up. One more time each side. And back to center. Good. Step out to a little wider stance. Let's stay with the idea of the dragon. We're going to start with our chi ball. So our hands are facing each other down by our lower dantian, by our abdomen. You're going to try to feel the energy between your hands. Try to imagine you're holding onto a ball. You're going to roll that ball over so that your right hand is supporting it, your left hand is on top. We're going to turn to the right and kind of serve on a platter while the left hand comes up over the head, palm up. Go around as far as possible, as far as comfortable. Come back around front, grab that ball, roll it over, and now go to the opposite side. Nice and easy. If you want to add a dimension to it, go down into the horse riding stance, but no reason for that. More important to feel the stretch along the sides of the body and in the waist, the lower back, the shoulders. Dragon twist. One more time. Good. Come back to center. Now this time we're going to do the same thing. We're going to serve up the platter. But then as we start to come back, we're going to dip down if you're on the same hand as I am, your right hand, fingers are going to point basically to your armpit. Your left hand turns palm up and pushes over the head as you lean to the right. And come around, grab that chi ball, and now we go the opposite side. So as you come up, push and lean. To the side. Push. called a leopard. One more time. Good. Bring your arm back down around. As long as we're in this wide stance, just drop down. Try not to allow the knees to lock out. Just keep them relaxed. Just slightly bent. Bend at the waist. Let the head, the shoulders, the neck all relax. Each time you breathe out, see if you can stretch a little bit further down, stretching the hamstrings, the back of your legs, allowing the neck and shoulders to all just relax, the lower back. And very slowly, first the hips roll forward, leaving the shoulders and back down. Come up very, very slowly as you now bring the lower back into position, then the middle back, the upper back, the shoulders, the neck, and then just drop back a bit. Stretch out the chest, arch the back a little bit. Good. Keeping that, drop back down again. We're going to do it one more time. Let everything relax. Bring the hips in. The lower back, mid back, shoulders, neck, and then lean back just a bit. And then let's bring it forward. Opening the door. So as we breathe in, let the wrists guide the arms up. Hands are along for the ride. We pause and then we breathe out. They just drift back down. Shifting the weight in the feet just a bit so as the hands come up. We go back into our heels. Without lifting the feet off the floor. And as you go down, shift the weight a little bit more into the toes. So the body rocks just a little bit. The idea here again is we want to use the muscles as little as possible. We want to make this as effortless as possible. So by just changing the center of gravity just a little bit, we help the arms float up and down. Just get to the point where it feels like the breath is causing the movement. And as the hands come up, see if you can feel any kind of resistance along the back of the hands. As they go down, fingertips also feeling that resistance. It's like rubbing your hands against a waterfall, up and down. Seems like one of the most simple moves, but to really perfect it, you have to kind of take your mind out of it Just try to let it happen, let the energy flow. Good. So now we're going to kind of just experience what it feels like if we change things up just a little bit, and hopefully you'll feel the changes. So the next time you go down, leave your right hand down, let the left hand alone come up. Slowly, slowly. It just floats. Some of you are really trying to lift it. We're just staying on the one side. Just let it float up and float down. Much better. Good. One more time, and then when you go down, you're going to let both hands come up. We're just going to do this 3 times. And then we're going to leave the left hand down and let the right hand come up. So leave the left hand down, and now the right hand comes up. Switching sides from what we did earlier. So if I'm not saying it right, I apologize. Really try to feel that resistance as it goes up and down on the hand. Going through the Wei Qi. Energetic field that surrounds you, that protects you. One more time, and then we're going to do both hands again. So let it float down. Now both hands come up. So you kind of feel a little differently this time than you did when you first started out. Hopefully it's requiring less effort, feeling the energy more. Good. Now what we're going to do, we're going to allow the hands to come up closer to the body, then push out and come back, go down. So again, we use our hips. As we push out, our hips float back. As we come in, the hips come forward. And then we go to the middle as they go up and down. This is called embracing the tiger. Good. One more time, and then we're going to continue this. We're going to add what's called the turn to the mountain. So to embrace the tiger, then come back, come around. Calm waters, bring it up, push it forward. Bring it in, around, and down. Clearing murky waters. So imagine when you're doing this, that there's leaves on a pond, and you're clearing the way so that you can look down into the pond, seeing the water, gathering the other energy. One more time. Now we're going to do very similar, but we're going to come up. We're going to go forward. We're going to come back. Now we're going to push the sides with the heels of the hands. Bring it in and down. It's called opening to the four directions. One more time. And down. Good. Let the hands float up, down like we were doing. Opening the door. One more time, and then we're going to go into Kuan Yin paints the rainbow. So we come up to about chest height. Your left hand is going to stay there. Your right hand is going to sweep around. Follow with your eyes, gathering the energy. It lifts that left hand, and then both hands settle down. Then the left hand comes around. Sorry, I went the wrong way. Lifts, drops down. We come around, lift. Breathe in, breathe out. One more time. And drop it down. Turn so the palms are facing each other. Again, we're going to stimulate that chi ball between our hands. As you breathe in, just let them expand a couple of inches. Breathe out, compress that energy into a little bit of a tighter ball. Just feel that energy in your hands. Good. Just now hold on to that ball for a moment. Turn the ball over so that your right hand is at the bottom, left hand's on top. Try to visualize a feel or both heart energy going into this ball, filling the ball with heart energy, with love, compassion, generosity of spirit. Take your fingers, bring them to the thumb, just kind of draw it up. It's called fireflies in the lantern. You're going to turn to the right, just like we do with cloud hands. When you get to the end, you're going to let the right hand float up, left hand sink down. They reverse positions, and then you come across. One more time. Come across. We're going to just change right into cloud hands. So the hand that's holding the top of the lantern now, palm facing your heart, the lower hand facing the lower abdomen. Slowly come across, following the elbow of the upper hand. They then switch and come across. Kind of a classic Tai Chi move. But they got it from QiGong. In Tai Chi, which is a martial art, it would be much more concerned with the placement of the hands, the elbow, the wrist, all of that, because it's a block and a strike. Here we're more concerned about energy, feeling the energy coming out of our palms, connecting to the lower and the middle dantian. Now relax a little bit and let the hands kind of just sweep out a little bit away from the body. Just make it a little more fluid than it was before. In Tai Chi would also be stepping. In QiGong, we pretty much stay stationary. One more time each side. Good. Come back to the center, holding that Qi ball. Left hand on the bottom, right hand on top. Go right into Fair Maiden, works the shuttle. So the left hand comes up over the head, right hand pushes through. Then we grab that Qi ball, we rotate it over, and then we switch to the opposite side. One more time each side. And come back to the center. Take that Qi ball, lift it with both hands. Breathe out as you push it down through the top of the head, down the torso, down the legs, and into the ground. Palms facing down. We're going to go forward as our hips go back. We're going to come around, palms turn up as they come into the body, and the hips come forward. Pebble in the pond. So imagine you're pushing out along the surface of the water. Try to feel the ripples that your fingers make. Those ripples represent energy. So we're then going to gather that energy and bring it into the body. Take energy that no longer serves us and send it out along that water surface. And then gathering fresh energy, bring it in. One more time. Come around. Let your right hand drop down. Left hand is going to scoop up energy in front of you. Imagine you're going into that pond, gathering that energy, lifting it up over your head on the opposite side, and bringing it down into the earth as the opposite hand comes up, gathering the energy and dropping down. Shifting your weight from side to side. One more time each side. And down. Good. Bring your feet together. If you need a chair or a wall or something to support you, feel free. Since we did opening to the four directions, we should do kicking to the four directions. So we're going to start with the left foot. You're going to kick out, bring it back in. Then you're going to go to the side, bring it back in. Then back, bring it back in. Try to find a focal point about 12 feet in front of you, either on the floor or if you don't have 12 feet on the wall. And that kind of just helps with the balance. So here we go. Get that all the weight into the post leg, kick forward, bring back. To the side, bring back. Back, bring back and down. Now you don't have to switch. I mean, you don't have to keep it in the air the entire time. You can touch the ground each time. So again, with the opposite leg forward, back to center, side, back to center, back, back to center. Let's go again with the left leg, forward, back, side, back, back. And again with the right, forward, in, side, in, back, in. Good. Now let's do, that was three directions. Let's add to the fourth. Throws you off a little bit, which is why I'm just doing it slowly. Go forward, in. Let's go back, center. Cross over like a soccer kick, center, and out, and back. Great. Forward, back, cross over, side, back again. Let's do left leg one more time. Forward, back, cross, out, back in. Right leg last time. Forward, back, cross, side. Good. Go ahead and put your hands on the knees, keeping the feet close together. Let's rotate them around in one direction. Trying to feel the heat coming out of the palms. Allow the ankles also to loosen up. Now turn the opposite direction. Good. Keeping this position, let the hands float up, come to a standing position. Interlace your fingers except for the very first finger. Place that behind the neck and then bend down. Come all the way up. Look up and point to the ceiling, stretch upward. Yarrow. and then go back down. Breathing in as you come up. Pause, breathe out as you go down. One more time. Bring it down, right in front of you. Feet go back to about shoulder width apart. Bring down the heavens. Breathe in, gathering the energy in your palms. Feel the weight of that energy. Pause. Breathe out as you push that energy down the body into the ground. So we breathe in. Breathe out. One more time. As you come down, let one hand or one palm go over the other. Bring your feet together. Try to feel the energy, visualize the energy coming out of your palms, going into the abdomen. And just imagine a little pearl about 2 inches inside of you absorbing that energy, getting warmer, getting brighter. And then just relax as that energy spirals down your legs and up your torso. Let your body rock and sway, bamboo in the wind. As that energy moves through your body, dispelling darkness, energetic stagnation, and blockages. Removing negative thoughts and emotions, purifying, healing, until every part of your body is aglow with this energy. It's warm, loving light that then expands outward, encasing you in a protective cocoon. Just allow yourself to float weightlessly inside this cocoon. Begin to notice what it feels like to be safe, to be healthy, to be at peace. Take a deep breath, gather those energies and those feelings, and take them with you for the rest of the day. Thank you.